Welcome back to the Reativa's webinar series about Module 5 of the Vet Reality Training Program for Vet Teachers and Trainers. Today, I am here to present you the third, and last, webinar of Module 5. The title of this unit, Unit 5.2, is Virtual Reality to Apply and Get Ready for Local Work-Based Learning and/or EU Mobility Programs. Going through the activities of the previous unit, Unit 5.1, Vet teachers and trainers have learnt about the main aspects of work-based learning programs and how they function. And that these programs can take place at the local or international level. They have reflected on how, for students with special educational needs, undertaking a work-based learning program can be an opportunity, but also a threat. In particular, they reflected on if and how using virtual reality could be helpful to foster work-based learning programs among students with special educational needs. At this point, vet teachers and trainers are ready to achieve this unit's goals, which are, first, learn how to use virtual reality to find and apply for local work-based learning and/or EU mobility programs. Second, learn how to use virtual reality to get ready for local work-based learning and/or EU mobility programs. The activities of this unit, Unit 5.2, are about using the class time to explore, practice and try different virtual reality and augmented reality apps that could be useful to look and apply for work-based learning programs, train professional skills, and life skills before undertaking a work-based learning program. Activity 1 is about trying virtual reality apps that could be useful to find and apply for a work-based learning program. Maybe the VR app called Nota, which is about mind mapping in the virtual space, could be useful for certain kind of students with special educational needs to organize the steps they need to undertake to successfully apply for a work-based learning program. Maybe, for others, the Virtual Job Interview Simulations app could be useful for some students to train their interview skills and build their confidence before an actual interview with a company. Activity 2 instead is more about trying out VR apps that could be useful to train key professional skills in the virtual reality. For example, there are numerous job simulator apps, like Bartender VR or Cooking Simulator, that can be useful to practice bartending and what is to work in a restaurant's kitchen. With Shopkeeper Simulator instead, students can learn the basics about how to run a shop and deal with customers. With Farm VR they can explore real agriculture, farming and fishing practices around the world in virtual reality. For those interested in working in the health and scientific sector, it could be useful to use apps such as Body VR or ShareCare VR, which allow to emerge in the human body and visualize your health. HoloLab Champions instead could be useful to train precision skills and learn about working in a chemistry lab for those interested in doing a work-based learning experience in this field. Finally, Activity 3 is about practicing with virtual reality apps that can be used to train life skills and get ready for a EU mobility program. For example, in Google Earth VR, students may see how the city where they will live looks like, visiting its main squares and streets, crossing its bridges and checking its architectural style. Learning beforehand how best go to work in the area around it. Practicing foreign languages in virtual reality, using apps such as Monthly VR, could be a great way to warm up before undertaking a mobility work-based learning program abroad. Virtual tours are another interesting virtual resource that could be used to get acquainted with the place where students are going to work or live. Moreover, virtual tours are rather easy to create. To carry out these activities you have to make sure to have enough VR headsets and goggles per training session, enough space to move freely and safely, and enough time to practice. Remember that in every session some time must be kept for discussion about the experience and the pros and cons of every app. Check the list of VR apps that were selected as best practices by the VET Reality Projects Consortium. You can find this list in the VET Reality e-compendium for vet teachers and trainers, together with the analysis of different VR headsets. However, mind that thousands of new apps are released every month to find what you're looking for. To conclude with the activities of Unit 5.2, keep at least 30 minutes to carry out the unit assessment. On post-its of different colors, participants should write down 1, What was good that works well that will be used or further investigated, and 2, what could be better and improved, and how. Participants stick their notes on the board. Then the trainer reads them out loud and comments them together with the rest of the group to take note of the best apps and how to improve the unit's sessions. We hope you enjoyed the training activities we have thought of for Module 5 to foster work-based learning programs among students with special educational needs using VR. You can watch the 3 videos of Module 5 whenever you want, read its thorough description in the VET Reality training program and watch the other modules videos. Thank you.